Hello there. So I'm going to try again with the card reading. I'm not going to do a pick a card reading this time. I'm just going to go with one message and it's for whoever it resonates with. Okay, so we've got Archangel Michael messages first. So yeah, I'm not very prepared with the setup for card readings at the moment. I do hope to get there so I can post a few on my page for you. But I am doing card readings in the shop. Hold on. Okay, well, I'm just going to take that one, put that one's back. Any more? Just bear with me. Is there one more message, Archangel Michael? I know there is. There's one in here somewhere. It doesn't wanna. Okay, one more. One more. No. Maybe it don't want to come out yet. It might come out in a little while. It might not. So, Archangel Michael is with you. Right, start again. Even though you can't see it, I am actually working on the situation. I am here helping you. And we've got be real with you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Shake your hands again. Okay, where are we going next? Over these ones. Just bear with me. Get the cards out and then I can do your reading for you. A couple of them ones. I'm feeling like an energy coming in of like a nervous energy. So let me, a little bit of clearing. A little bit of compassion. Take a deep breath and settle the nervous system. Settle the nervous system. Okay, so breathe. Okay, we've got crown chakra upgrade. And we've got share your voice. So we've got some information coming in through the crown chakra. So you may be getting ideas, you may be getting answers, some kind of information about your situation, whatever it may be. I'm getting balance, the word balance. So maybe you're getting some information at the moment, or you're going to, and it's about balancing the system, because I've been feeling this nervous system energy. Balancing the system and speaking up. Hold on. speaking up for yourself with the share your voice, okay? Something may, hold on, now I'm feeling it in the throat chakra and the heart at the same time. There's something maybe weighing on your heart at the moment, and it needs to be voiced, okay? But you are getting some information, so perhaps some guidance coming in to help guide this and help balance it out. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit depressed. Maybe a bit of depression going on, or something in the lines of that kind of feeling. So it may not be actual depression, but the feeling of it. And I'm feeling you need to ground. We've got the grounded card. Get grounded. So we really need at the moment to be in a relaxed state in the mind and in the body. So grounding, breathing, taking deep breaths, like long deep breaths into the belly, holding it. Exhale, and again, and just keep doing that for a while. Or when you're starting to feel agitated, aggy, overwhelmed, conflict, like all these feelings are coming up, these emotions. So you want to breathe and you want to let that go, right? Breathe it out, let it go. Ground it into the earth. So I'm getting, obviously with Get Grounded, doing some grounding work, which basically the best way to ground is take your shoes off and go walk in a park, go walk on some grass in your garden, go walk on some grass and stand on some grass and breathe into it and let it go. And that really grounds the system and relaxes the nervous state, the nervous system. If you're brave enough, go and sit next to a tree and put your back up against the tree and allow the tree to relax the nervous system, because nature is so healing. We often don't connect with it in that way. We often just take the notice of it a lot of the time. We're just in it and we're not really using nature, what it can offer us. And a lot of us need to relax our nervous system, our state, because our mental state also comes from the nervous system. It's in connection with our mental state, our emotional state, and like our thoughts, all the thoughts that are circling around, and it's all in conjunction with our nervous system. So practice grounding. Okay, you can do grounding meditations, you can listen to grounding music, like on YouTube, just tap in like grounding meditation music and stuff like that. It's quite relaxing, especially when you're going to sleep. Even if you're sleeping, you can leave it on. And nature and animals, also very grounding. So if you've got a pet, or you know somebody with a pet, then go and spend some time with the pet. You can also Google other ways to ground. There's a lot of ways to ground. We can ground through food. There is different ways of doing it, multiple ways, but I would suggest the best way is connecting with the grass and the trees, but physically, skin touching. So that's why the feet, bare feet on the grass, or touch. Like, you know, you've heard people touching and hugging trees. Don't, you know, if you're uncomfortable with that, fair enough. You don't do anything that you're uncomfortable with, but sitting next to a tree, like your spine up against the tree, and just feeling that is not just grounded, but really calming the state of that nervous system. Okay, so we've got ears wide open. And we've got the royal you. Okay, let me just lean into these cards. I'll be 1 second. So we've got something going on with the third eye there, with the maybe imagination third eye. And it's in connection with what you're hearing. So maybe conversations that you're hearing, people that you're around, their point of views, their advice, like their just the everyday little conversations, okay? And it's, right, how do I put this into words? Sometimes you can't explain what the feeling is of the energy. So it's affecting your third eye. It could be affecting your third eye. So it might be something that somebody's saying to you, the way that people's speaking around you, something you may be watching on like YouTube, but it's like something you're even reading. You know, it's like something, because it's to do with like hearing. So it's like voice, right? But it's affecting your third eye and your imagination. And I feel like, hold on. Just looking at this Royal You card. It's taking, what it's doing, the way that you're seeing it, because when we get information, right, our imagination goes wild, our emotions, our thoughts, they go wild. So not any conversation that we're having, anything we're watching, anything we're reading, our imagination and like our thoughts and our feelings really really what's the word I'm looking for? Interact with that, right? On like emotional level, emotional states, thoughts, and all that stuff, right? And our imagination then kind of shows us pictures of what we're thinking, what we're feeling, like what we're hearing, what's coming in, what the information is coming in, right? So let me just take a breath. It's got to gather myself, because there's actually a lot of emotion coming in. So okay, so what's happening is the imagination's kind of running wild with itself, with this stuff that's coming in, and it's pulling you away from the royal you, okay? So you can be using your third eye for better things. And you can be wearing this crown as your truth, the truth of your soul, the truth of your nervous system, the truth of what lies beneath, what lies within you, if you like, the power of your purpose. And what I'm getting is the people, I'm just getting it as people. It might not be people, right? It might be something else, another energy. I'm just going to put it out there as people. People that you're interacting with right now are keeping you away from your full self, your full potential, your full purpose, your full fullness, your full energy, your worthiness, the depth of you. And it's kind of, you're taking all this information in. It's not for you. It doesn't resonate with you, but you're thinking it resonates with you because seems to be the whole conversation that you're hearing, like the whole way of communicating, the whole way of speaking, the whole way of thinking, like points of views, perspective is sort of like the same that you're getting. It's all the same energy, but it's not your energy. It's not for you. It's not meant for you. You're supposed to grow from that. different from that. And I think you know you're different from that. You know it's not resonating, and it's keeping you in anxiety and depression, feelings of depression and anxiety. It's keeping your mental mind overloaded, overrunning with thoughts, which obviously thoughts and emotions are linked together, because thoughts trigger emotion, emotion trigger thoughts. So they go in hand, and all this is going on in your environment because of some kind of information coming through. We did get a crown chakra upgrade in the beginning, right? So we got that. Crown chakra is information, right? It's where the information lands. It comes through the crown chakra. But your crown chakra is being upgraded. So this, we can use our anxiety, we can use our emotions and our thoughts to betterment. So when we go, this is not for me, this is not resonating with me, this is making me feel these certain ways, then we can start asking the questions how to improve that. We can start asking the questions how we can kind of separate ourselves from other people's views, ways of thinking, and perception. Okay, so then so I've got this book here. I felt like I needed to grab it, and it's You Can Heal Your Life. I didn't know why I needed to grab it, but I did. So I've never read this book. I'm being honest with you. It is one of the books that I'm selling in my shop right now. But if not, maybe this book has got a message in there for you. I will flick through it in a minute at the end of the reading and see if there's a page that it lands on and read that. I knew I needed to grab my glasses this morning and I didn't. So yeah, I'm going to struggle to read it, but I'll try. We've got Healing the Heart. Healing the Heart. You can make the decision from there on healing your heart, right? On doing some heart healing work and understanding. The first thing to understand is this is not you. So your anxiety, your depression isn't actually coming from you. It's coming from other people's influences. They're influencing your state, not on purpose, because they've got their own opinions, they've got their own perspective. Oh my God, what's with this word? Perception. And they don't mean anything by it. It's not like they're actually trying to keep nagging at you or keep coming at you with all this stuff and, you know, they want to hurt you or anything like that. It's nothing to do with that. It's just they don't see it. They can't see it from any other perspective. Oh my God. I do love it when I get all mumble jumble with my words. So they're not doing it on purpose, right? They can't see it. They don't know what they're doing really. They're doing what they need to be doing for themselves in the moment, and the things that they're going through and their thoughts and their emotions and their nervous system, what their nervous system holds. So they react or they act from that. Nobody really means to harm another person or to get in somebody else's head or whatever, or energy or anything. They just don't see things the way that you do. They don't. I feel like you see things differently for some reason. And funny enough, I actually had this conversation with my daughter yesterday. We had a little bit of a confliction going on between my 10-year-old and the same kind of thing. She was just saying, Mum, I'm different. You don't see it the way that I see it. And obviously I'm a parent, so I'm in my, a different generation to my child, and I've been brought up and I've learned from others and life and what I've seen in my life, and you know, what I've known, the conversations that I've overheard or that's been directed at me, and that teaches us and that sort of embeds in us, and then we parent our children through that. So this could be a parent, and because it's all we know, and we're only trying to protect our children the best way that we know, but we can't see through their eyes. Even a 10-year-old, I can't see through her eyes. I can't feel the way that she feels, her emotions. I'm not feeling them. The thoughts that go through her head, I can't hear them. And it actually makes me sad that I can't. All I can do is try and guide as parents the best way we can, but the best lesson a parent can learn is to listen and to be open and to be there for their child, whatever they're going through. And whether we're a parent, a friend, or a partner or anything, that's the best thing we can do for another person, is to listen and to just be there and to let them have their own thoughts, their own emotions, their own ownness, because that's who they are. They're not us, and they haven't lived through and experienced the things that we have. They're on their own path, they're on their own journey, and that's a lesson that we must learn so that we can be there for others, that we are different. Our feelings ain't the same, our thoughts ain't the same. Let's have a little ding-a-ling-ling. Okay, so that is irrelevant. I say irrelevant when I mean relevant. What's irrelevant is all the nonsense around. It's not nonsense, I shouldn't say that, because we feel and how we feel for a reason, but in a way it is irrelevant because we don't need to feel that. We can make it better and we can heal. We can heal from that. So healing the heart, we can heal our hearts. There's a way forward, and I'm open to get some guidance on that in a moment. Let's keep going. Open to discovery. Open to discovery. And we've got a key there with like a door lock, okay? Yeah. And it's that's what it is. You need, like, to be able to heal the heart, to be able to heal the mind, to be able to come into your full sense of self, in that more of a spring in your step, more like happy energy, doing what you love to do, pulling that energy in of greatness, let's say, like doing all the things that matter to you. You need to be open to discovery, okay? Discover parts of yourself that you've never looked for before, that you don't know that's there, that is absolutely there. So go in to that and what life has to offer, because there's other things out there that life has to offer that you haven't experienced yet, and that you don't even probably know exists because you haven't looked for it, right? So you want to be in like seeking energy and open to discovering little hidden gems, and take them and be grateful for them and love them, and know that that's a part of you. It's them gems, that's a part of you. So feeling the world. So I feel like you need to let go of the weight of the world on your shoulders. The world's on your shoulders. It doesn't need to be. It isn't you. It's not your energy. Maybe you're didn't I see that? Empath. Where did I see that on a card? Empath. I did. Get grounded. It says right there, empath. I think you're an empath. Right? If you're an empath, you're feeling the weight of the world off your shoulders. We pick up on other people's energy and we feel it. It's not your energy. You need to discern how to separate yourself from these energies that's coming in at you. Shine through. Shining through. This is your energy. This is your energy. But you're meant to blossom. You're meant to bloom in your fullness and shine. Shine a light. in your own life, but upon others and upon the world. Oh, I feel like it's a heavy reading today. I'm going to take some of these and I think I'm going to then go into the book. Okay. What else do we have here? What else do we have? It's gone on quite a while, this reading. It's needed for somebody. Anything else? These cards do fly out. Okay. We've got... Right. Okay, 1 minute. I'll come back to that. Turn these cards. Can't get it. Ooh. Okay, so this card is not supposed to be in the deck. It's just like it's a card that came in with the deck, but it's not actually. I meant to take it out. A card with a message, basically. It's not a card with a message, as you can see. So this is just saying that it's Kipper cards and that I bought the extended version, right? So extended version, and that is it. Extended version of yourself. So we've got, right, I'm getting olive branch for some reason. I'm either seeing someone give you an olive branch or whatever, like hand you an olive branch sort of thing, or you to somebody else, but I'm seeing an olive branch. So it's an extended, like extending an olive branch to you, but then extended version of yourself, because there's more to you than this. Obviously there's more to you than this nervous state that you're in, okay? And it is coming from the nervous system. Anything, like I said, mental uncomfortability in the mind, emotion, thoughts, and like that anxiety feeling, or like depression feeling, and like emotion based, is always, it stems from nervous system states, okay? So it's the and flight, fight and freeze. Maybe you're in freeze mode, but this ain't the beginning or the end of you. This is just a part of life that you're going through to move over to the next thing, to this extended version of yourself. You're made for more. You are more. So maybe you're feeling less than or worthless. That's not true. Occupation. Okay, occupation. This is just referring to, obviously, your occupation. So it could be your job, job that you're in, or your business or something like that. That this energy could be coming from. So it could be like your extended version. That you may need to come out of that occupation. Don't like just come out of it like that, but obviously you've got to work your way through to, but do something that's more aligned to you for an occupation, something that you love and you enjoy doing. There's something better waiting for you as an occupation, I'm feeling. And this also could help you out of the situation, that nervous system state that you're in. So I'm feeling there's maybe something you desire to do. There may be something that you're really interested in. You want to bring about as an occupation, right? And I feel like if you do that, or just start to do it, you don't need to, like, it's not about getting there straight away. It's about working your way up to it, step by step, little by little. If you make a decision to start bringing that occupation about, it could be a self-employed business or not, it could be travel, something like that, somewhere abroad or working abroad, then this is going to help you out of that nervous state that you're in. It's going to help you out of your anxiety and your depression. Okay, then we've got the rich lady. If you look how powerful she looks, she's wearing her crown, she's in all of her glory. This is what you're, this is you, this is that extended version of you, right? This is what you want to be working towards, moving towards. This is you, this is within you, this exists in you. So not only will it bring about some money, but richness. I'm not getting rich as in abundance, not saying that it wouldn't fetch you abundance and that kind of money abundance, but I'm getting richness, a rich life, rich feelings, like rich emotions, rich thoughts, you know, like richness. I'm getting that kind of life waiting for you. Then we've got Court of Law. I'm going to have to wrap this up. I've been on half an hour. I don't even know if this is going to upload. So justice, conflict, decision, legal proceedings. It's not necessarily in physical. It could be energetically. Meaning like in spirit. But I'm getting this card representing you standing up for yourself. This card, you making your own decisions in life. You going for it. Going for gold. And that richness. Going for what you want. What you really want to bring something into the world. I can feel it. You want to bring something into the world. It's something to do with occupation. You've got a talent, a gift of some sort. And it makes you happy. It really is, and it's going to bring so much more to your life than you can ever imagine. So start making some kind of start to do that. You don't have to jump out of the fire into the pan. Be cautious of your decisions and discerning what's right, what right way to move, because sometimes we can be hasty and want it now and get there now, and sometimes we need to prepare ourselves for that move. And maybe you want to move abroad, so I'm going to flick. Let me just turn. Okay, and then I'm going to read. I want to read this bit. So it's hold on. I don't know if I can. I'm going to see if I can put it in there. So if you see that bold writing, I'm going from there, and it says exercise. I approved of myself, right? You approve of yourself. I have given this exercise to hundreds of people, and the results are phenomenal. For the next month, say over and over to yourself, I approve of myself. No, it's not too many times. When you are worrying, you go over your problem at least that many times. Let I approve of myself become a walking mantra. Some things you just say over and over and over to yourself, almost non-stop. Saying I approve of myself, it is a guaranteed way to bring up everything buried in your consciousness that is in opposition. When negative thoughts come up, such as, how can I approve of myself when I am fat? Or, it's silly to think this can do any good. Or, I am no good. Or whatever your negative babble will be. This is the time to take mental control. Give these thoughts no importance. Just see them for what they are. Another way to keep you stuck in the past, gently say to these thoughts, I let you go, I approve of myself. A lot of stuff like, it feels silly, it doesn't feel true, it's a lie, it sounds stuck up, or how can I approve of myself when I do that? Let all these thoughts just pass through. These are only resident thoughts. They have no power over you unless you choose to believe them. I approve of myself. I approve of myself. I approve of myself. No matter what happens, no matter who says what to you, no matter who does what to you, just keep it going. In fact, when you can say that to yourself, when someone is doing something you don't approve of, you will know you are growing and changing. So there is your message. I hope it serves you well, and hope to do another one soon. Thank you.